Hey there, it's time for bed. I'm going to read you a short story to help you get to sleep. Are you ready? Great. Jordan lived in a small, quiet village where the night stretched long and the stars shone like diamonds scattered across black velvet. Her favorite pastime was sitting in the meadow just outside of town, on a patch of grass worn smooth by years of her quiet vigil. Armed with a notebook and a telescope she had cobbled together from scrap, she would gaze at the sky for hours, charting constellations and dreaming of the worlds that might exist beyond the stars. But even the most brilliant starry sky was never enough. Jordan yearned for more than the faint light of the cosmos. She wanted to hold a star, to feel its warmth, to bring its magic back to Earth so everyone could see the wonders of the sky the way she did. No villager looked up at the sky and saw the things she saw, nor dreamt the things she dreamt. She had to show them, somehow, that there was more to life than daily, mundane affairs. One night, driven by an inexplicable longing, she began to build. Using wood from the fire and rope she wove herself, she constructed a ladder. Not just any ladder, but a magical one. Each rung was inscribed with her hopes and dreams, and as the ladder grew, it shimmered faintly, as if infused with starlight itself. The villagers watched with curiosity, but Jordan offered no explanation, her mind entirely focused on her task. After weeks of tireless work, the ladder was complete. It stretched impossibly high, disappearing into the heavens. Jordan packed a small satchel with provisions, tied it securely, and began to climb. Her journey was slow but steady, the ladder swaying gently in the cool night breeze. Minutes turned into hours, and just as her legs began to tire, she encountered her first companion, a fluffy silver cloud. It drifted lazily near the ladder, its edges glowing faintly in the moonlight. "Hello there," said the cloud, its voice soft and wispy. "Where are you going?" "I'm climbing to the stars," Jordan replied, smiling. "I want to bring one back to Earth." The cloud chuckled. "How ambitious. But stars are delicate things, you know. Perhaps I can help. Hold on tight." Jordan wrapped herself around the cloud as it lifted her effortlessly into the sky. They floated together, sharing stories and laughter. The cloud told her of its travels, of distant lands and mountain peaks kissed by its misty embrace. For the first time, Jordan wondered of her place and her ambition, as she watched her village shrink to a speck far below. The journey continued as the cloud carried her higher. They passed through layers of atmosphere, where the wind whispered secrets that only the heavens knew. Jordan listened intently, feeling as though the very essence of the sky was speaking to her. She shared her dreams with the cloud, and it in turn shared its own ephemeral hopes of bringing rain to parched lands and casting shadows over sunburned fields. As they ascended, the air grew colder and the stars brighter. Above her, the cosmos unfolded like an endless tapestry. Planets, moons, and comets danced in the inky expanse. One comet streaked close, its tail trailing brilliant sparks. It swirled around Jordan in the cloud, its movements playful and full of energy. "You're quite far from home," said the comet, its voice crackling like a distant fire. "What brings you here?" Jordan explained her quest, and the comet's light dimmed slightly. "Be careful, stargazer. Stars aren't meant to be owned. But if you insist, I'll guide you through the trickiest paths ahead." With the comet's guidance, they climbed higher, navigating through shimmering nebula and dodging meteor showers that sparkled like fireworks. Each moment felt surreal, as if Jordan had stepped into one of her own dreams. She marveled at the beauty around her, but a small doubt began to creep into her mind. Could she really take a star without changing the sky forever? The comet showed her the grandeur of the night sky. Fields of stars so dense they resembled a river of light, comets spiraling in a cosmic dance, and clouds of interstellar dust glowing with the birth of new stars. Jordan's heart swelled with wonder, but the idea of taking even one star began to feel a bit selfish. Still, she pressed on, her resolve unbroken. At last they entered the moon's domain, where the great silver orb hung low and luminous. The moon turned its serene face toward Jordan, its expression kind but curious. "You've come far, child," the moon said, its voice deep and melodious. "Why do you seek the stars?" Jordan hesitated, but then answered honestly, "I want to share their beauty with the world. People rarely look up anymore, and they've forgotten how magical the night can be. I'd like a star, if I could. Perhaps just a dim one?" The moon considered her words, its glow softening. "A noble goal. But are the stars really yours to take? They make up the sky, every part of it, no? The parts that shine brightly are beautiful, yes, but even those which sit dimly to your eyes may shine bright to another. Their beauty lies in their distance, in the way they inspire dreams. Were you to take one, would you not be taking brightness from the sky you so love? Perhaps there's another way to share them." Jordan thought about this as she sat with the moon, its gentle glow warming her. She realized that the moon was right. To take a star would be to diminish it, to rob it of the very mystery that made it so wondrous. She turned back to the moon as it lingered patiently for her response. "I cannot take a star," she declared in anguish, "but then how am I to show them the same beauty I have seen?" "Not everyone can see the same beauty in all things, nor all people," said the moon wisely. "All you can do is help them open their eyes." When she descended the ladder, Jordan carried with her a new idea. Using her knowledge and the lessons from her journey, she crafted a telescope unlike any other. Its lens, polished to perfection, captured the stars in all their brilliance, and she placed it in the village square, inviting everyone to look through it and see the wonders she had seen. Word of the telescope quickly spread, and soon people traveled from far and wide to peer at the stars. The telescope became more than just a simple instrument, it became a symbol of shared wonder and discovery. Families gathered in the square pointing at constellations and telling stories beneath the night sky. Jordan often stood nearby, guiding them and sharing her knowledge, her heart alight with joy. And Jordan's village transformed. The once quiet and somber evenings now buzzed with laughter and awe. Children dreamed of distant galaxies, and elders reminisced about nights spent under the stars. Jordan's creation had brought the heavens closer, not by claiming them, but by sharing their light. And every night as she sat beneath the sky, Jordan looked up with quiet contentment, knowing she had brought the stars closer to Earth without ever taking them away. The end. Good night, sweet dreams, sleep tight.